Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, Growing with Harjot. My name is Harjot, and I'm here to share with you my experience as a forex trader. And I've been trading for over a year now. And just recently, I've decided to start making more YouTube videos for you guys and for myself personally, um, and to share with you the truth and to share with you exactly what it takes to become profitable, because now it's been over a year for me as a trader. So whatever I will be sharing or I'll be talking about goes hand in hand for any kind of trading, be it commodities, forex, stock market, futures, stocks, whatever. Anything is the same. It's all in the head. It's all to do with the mind. And so I actually put up a poll on my Instagram stories where I asked people on what they want to see from me if I start making YouTube videos, which I personally do want to make YouTube videos because that has always been a dream for me. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, especially since younger. I remember being in primary, playing video games and trying my best to learn whatever software, recording software, and making videos through that. But that didn't really play out back then, so I'm doing it now because now I can and I have the capacity for it. But this is my first video. I wasn't too sure how I want to take this channel, so I've made a few more videos earlier. You can check those out on my channel. But now, after putting a poll, putting a questionnaire on my story on IG, I found out that most people really do want to just learn about trading or want more information related to trading. And I'm extremely passionate about trading because that's just what I do. I've always wanted to become a trader. I've always been interested with the stock stuff. I never had an opportunity to get into trading, but now I do. Now I am a trader. Now I have experience. So now I can share with you the truth, to share with you my experience, share with you what it takes to become profitable, to make money from the markets, because now I am profitable. And that's that. So throughout the next few months, and in general actually on my channel, I'll be posting a lot of content all related to what it truly takes to become successful, and sharing with you my tips and tricks and my hacks and my secrets and the way I think, the way you need to start thinking in order to become profitable, in order to become successful in life, in order to lead a joyous, peaceful, quiet, happy life. And so yeah, so this is just a kind of an introduction video where I want to set things out for my channel, to let you guys know what you guys can expect for the next few months. And that's about it. So this video, I will be sharing with you my story as a forex trader. And I've been trading forex for over a year now. I started on the 2nd of January 2018. That's the day I started to trade. Not trade, that's the day I started to, get into it. That's the day I figured out, that's the day I basically watched my first video on technical analysis, or how to draw trend lines, or support resistance, or basically any sort of information. My first bit of information related to trading, anything related to trading, came on the 2nd of January, and I never looked back since. And along the way, I've learned a lot about life, about trading, about just everything in general. There's a lot that goes into it. And when I did put the question on my Instagram story, I had a lot. And to be honest, I was not expecting that many replies, but I had a lot of replies saying, talk about technical analysis, talk about live charts, because I do post my live charts sometimes on Instagram, where I post before and afters. I'm a swing trader, so I post like heavy pips, like I'm catching 200 pips per trade, 300 pips per trade. and that's what I post on my Instagram. Usually on Fridays at the end of the week, I like to just because I like to just post the befores and afters, because that's what my mentor did, and that just kind of inspired me. I always wanted to do that, and now I can do that. I can show profits, I can show pips, and I can I can show that I know what I'm up to, I know what I'm doing. But what I realized is most people, including me when I started, and even till date, there's a lot of information out there, a lot of videos. You can learn how to trade for free, people, on YouTube. There's so much information out there. The problem is, at this point, the information is overloaded. There's too much of it, and people don't know what to look for, what to study, what's the good stuff, what's not the good stuff, and that's a problem. Besides that, I've also realized that everybody thinks trading is all about technical analysis. Everybody thinks trading is all about charts. It's all about trend lines. It's all about support resistances. Well, that's one part of it, but that's not the main part of it. Trading has so much more into it, because I can teach you, or you could learn how to draw a chart, you can learn how to draw a trend line, draw support resistance, but that's a whole different ball game from making money in the markets. Making money in the markets and doing technical analysis in the markets are two complete different games. They are not the same thing. Making money is a whole new ball game, and you're gonna have to step up your game. You're gonna have to learn certain things that maybe you don't want to learn, or you don't want to agree or accept yet, but that's what it is. And so this video is kind of running a little longer. It's running a little long, so this video I just plan to share with you my story of from when I started on the 2nd of January 2018 till date, to the release of this video. And then over the coming next few months, I'll be posting more videos related to the do's and don'ts of trading, what I've learned, what it takes to be a successful trader, how you have to start thinking, the things you have to start doing, the thought processes, the way you think, because trading is all about the mind, and basically becoming a trader is a second way of saying becoming a better person, becoming a better you, becoming a happier you, becoming a more joyous you, becoming a more aware you. It's basically being a trader. Being a successful trader means becoming a successful person, and that's what it is. So let me just get into my story right now. Recording this video, I just want to say that I'm a trader first and a YouTuber second. So I'm still learning how to trade. Trading is a constant journey. You can never become 100%. There's no holy grail. You will never be like, oh, today I am the best and I don't have to improve anymore. That's completely wrong. I'll be going over these topics more, and I'll be going over how to actually profit from the markets, because from what I've seen, everybody wants to learn technical analysis, everybody wants to learn how to draw charts, but they do not understand that technical analysis and making money from the markets are two complete different things. Because let's face it, most of us, we start trading because we want to make some money in the markets, and along the way, somehow, including me, I'll share it really soon, we kind of forget that we're in it for the money. And we're trying to just improve our life just a little better than what it used to be, compared to before, but we just take the wrong approach to trading. So I'll just share with you my journey. This video is already running a little long, and I don't really want to make too long of a video. I think 10 minutes are suitable, but along the way, you guys leave down some comments. Let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, how long you guys like the videos, and I'll just keep posting more and more. My goal is to just help you become profitable, let you know the deep secrets, because no course out there, I've taken a lot of course, trust me, will teach you how to become profitable. They all courses, all YouTube videos, all they do is they teach you how to draw trend lines, how to do technical analysis. These could be amazing technical analysis that can help you predict the markets and catch some pips, which means profit for you. But that does not mean that you will profit, because there's a lot that goes into profiting in the markets. There's a lot. It's all in the head. I'm pretty sure you all have seen the quotes on IG where they say 25% or 5% technicals, 95% psychology. And that's what I want to base my channel around. That is profiting in the markets and how to actually make money in the markets and what it really takes. But yeah, so my journey, I started last year. I dropped out of college because college was just not for me. I absolutely hated every single moment of college. I learned nothing there. I just went there, wasted my time, wasted my money, wasted my energy, wasted my creativity, and it just wasn't for me. I mean, some people, they love what they do. They want to go to college. You want to become an engineer, a doctor, a pilot, a lawyer, whatever. Yes, go to uni, go to college because you need it. If that's what your heart desires, that's what you have to do. But for me personally, I just wanted a better lifestyle. I just wanted to make money. I just wanted to provide for my family. And so college was just not for me, because my main reason to go to college was to learn business. I went into business school, but I was not learning how to set up a business. I was not learning how to start a business. I was not learning how to make money. I was not learning how to run a company. I was not learning any of that. I was not learning how money works. I was learning a buttload of bullshit related to economics, accounting. It's just memorization. That's what it is. It's just making me memorize stuff that I can just Google these days. And stuff, honestly, since I've dropped out, I've never used once. I've never needed it. So I made a big decision. Dropping out, I'm pretty sure in most cultures as well, is a big thing. Dropping out is, especially here in Hong Kong, that's where I'm based. I'm born and raised in Hong Kong. Dropping out here, especially in the brown culture, is a big no-no. Everybody was against it. Everybody questioned me. Everybody doubted me. And that was the turning point of my life, to be honest, because the day I started forex, and I'm really thankful for forex and trading in general, because the day I started, I had to challenge myself. I had to become a new person. I had to become somebody that I was not, somebody I wanted to be. I had to become the person that I wanted to be, to become the person that I wanted to be. And that's where it is. So I just dropped out. I went to I still remember, it was it was my first year, second semester. I went to college. I looked at the year. They have like a year report where they show you all the assignments, all the things you have to achieve in the year, all the work you have to do in the year. I looked at it and I was like, that's not for me. Because at first I was like, I'll go to school, I'll make my parents happy, I'll be with my peers, I'll do what the norm is, I'll do what everybody's doing, because college, it's a safety net, I'll get a job, you know. But I never wanted to do a job. That I knew for sure. I never want to do a job. I knew I never want to work for the rest of my life. I'm not saying I never want to do a job, because I've worked as a waiter, I've worked various jobs. It's just that I knew I don't want to work for the rest of my life, like most adults I know, like most of my grandparents, like elders, where they've been working for 50, 60, their whole lives. They've been working their whole lives, and still money is kind of a financial problem. It's still a little bit of a struggle, because let's face it, there's just never enough. There's just never enough. You got to pay the bills, you got to pay the food, you got to pay electricity, you got to pay for your family, you got to provide, and then there's all these other expenses. So money is usually just never enough. There's always something, there's always some expense lurking right around the corner. So I looked at college report. At first I thought, okay, maybe I'll do this. I'll start learning the trade, and then I'll go to uni as well. I'll go to college at the same time. But that did not work out. It was a complete flop. I looked at it, I was like, nah, this is gonna waste all my time. So I just completely scratched it. I just made a decision. I was like, I'm not thinking about this. I'm just hitting that dropout button. So I would go online, go to the school website, and I just drop out. And that's about it. That's the end of that. And at this moment of time, I actually had no way to. Before this, I actually had no way to get into trading. I knew I want to do something trading related. I knew I want to get into stocks because that's all I knew. I thought trading was only stocks. That's all I knew at that time. And so I wanted anything related to the charts, basically. And then one day I come across an MLM company through somebody on Instagram. He introduced me to an MLM company, multi-level marketing, and the company actually taught you how to trade forex, and it was related to trading basically. And once I saw that, I was like, that's a no-brainer. This is exactly what I was looking for. And prior to coming across such an opportunity, I was working as a waiter part-time while going to college. And when I was going, what I was doing was, I knew that I don't want to work a job for the rest of my life. So what I was doing was, I was just saving up all the money I was earning, all my income, all the wages I was making, about 60 Hong Kong dollars an hour, I assume. And I used to do a night shift. So 60 Hong Kong dollars is right about $8 US, I guess, if anyone in the US is watching this. But so that's what I worked as. So I saved up all my money. I just knew that if I save up, right now at that moment, I did not have any opportunity to get into what I want to do, to make money, to start a business, because I didn't know any of it. I was just a fresh high school graduate. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about the world. I knew nothing about trading. I knew nothing about running a business. All I knew was, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be doing. I want to live my life on my own terms. I don't want to have a boss. I want to be my own boss. And so I started working. I just saved up. And when this MLM company, this opportunity kind of came to me, when I kind of found out that, oh, there's finally a way I can learn how to trade. There's somebody that's going to teach me how to trade. It was a no-brainer for me at that point, because this was the best thing that happened to me. I had nothing else. So I dropped out. I joined the company, and that's that. Now I'm here because of that, because I just started. I had money saved up, and I want to thank myself for that too, because I was ready for the future. If I hadn't have money saved up at that moment of time, then I don't think I would be here today, because I probably still would be working a job. So because I had that money saved up, it was just instant. I just gave them my money. I was like, fuck it, just take all my money, just teach me what I need to know, just teach me whatever. And at that point, it was nothing but just an opportunity. It was just a door opening. I had no other doors open to me, so that was the only door. That was the only one door that opened up that would introduce me into the field of trading, the field of investing, the field of finance. And that's why it was just a no-brainer at that moment. And so what happened was, I joined and I started learning, and it was a network marketing company. So I started networking as well. I started meeting new people. I started getting exposed to all these new people. So even though I was not trying to become a networker, I still wanted to run a business. I love business. I love entrepreneurship, and the network marketing side of it really taught me all that. And so the thing was, forex for me was going to be a life changer. I knew it's going to change my life, because I know the potential of investing. I know what investment can do for you, and I know how, once you know what you're doing, money is just it's just a piece of paper, because money follows skill. I did not know this at that time exactly to to the deepest understanding that I do now. At that time, I was just kind of after the money. I wanted the money. I wanted some quick bucks, some quick cash. But I also knew there's no such thing as quick cash. But there was still that greed in me, which wanted money faster than you can actually expect. And so, okay, this video is going on for too long now. It's 20 minutes. I hope I'm still just gonna upload this. I hope you guys like it. It's a story time kind of thing. I will be posting more videos regularly, diving deeper into trading, diving deeper into life, diving deeper into what it takes to become a better you, diving deeper into what it takes to become a better person, a better trader, a profitable trader. But so continuing on with my story, so the networking side kind of helped me learn a lot about business. It exposed me to the different mindset, because before I had a fixed mindset, I had an average mindset where I doubted myself. I was negative. I was depressed. I was not happy. I did not know how to control my mind. I was just out of it. I was just living in a delusional world, which I believe most of us still do. Where I was just it was just an average mindset. I was mediocre. I was never the A student. I was never the best at anything. I was just average, and I hated being average. I hate being average. Fuck average, because nobody looks at average. And why would you want to be average? You have so much potential in you, so much knowledge, so much capabilities in you to be so great. Like, if you look at LeBron James, look at Cristiano Ronaldo, look at Bill Gates, they're all humans, but they're living legends. They're not average. They're anything but average. And that's what you want to be. They're human beings, and you're a human being too. Before, I used to believe, these guys are like that because they just got lucky, or they were born like that, or I can never have that. So over time, the mindset changed, right? So I started getting exposed to all this information where I was like, yeah, I can do this. Yes, it can be done. I can become whatever I want. I can become whoever I want, and I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. So I am grateful for the networking side of it, and that's how it started. And the day I joined the MLM company, I quit my waiter job as well. I still remember to this day, I was sitting in my room. It was late night. I used to work night shifts, so from like 9 p.m. to I used to work like 9 or 10 p.m. to about 5 in the morning, and as a bartender and a waiter. And that day I made a decision. I literally, before going to work, I thought about it. I was like, today, either I can start learning forex videos, I can start learning how to trade, and a year from now, probably start earning my own income, because I knew at that time I'm not going to make money so fast. I knew I was not going to become profitable so fast. It's going to take time, because money does take time. But so at that moment of time, I just decided, either I'm going to go work for $60 an hour, or I'm going to use that same shift time and learn how to trade instead. And that's what I did. I chose how to trade, and that was the last day I went to work. I quit or got fired, whatever floats your boat. And that's that. I never looked back. So since then, it's been a wild journey. It's been full of ups and downs. I started learning. I was not profitable. I lost pretty much. I'm 20 years old, and I've lost as much money as a 20-year-old can lose and make. I've lost pretty much all the money I've made, and that's why I'm actually kind of making these videos, because I had to go through something that could be taught properly, because I did not have anybody teach me the right way to trade. So the MLM company, I learned about it, and I was just learning, but the thing is, it's the mindset. Nobody taught me the mindset. Nobody taught me what it truly takes. So I was learning a lot of the technical analysis. I was learning a lot about everything, pretty much. And yeah, and I was just losing money because I was a greedy person. I was very, very greedy. And if you're a trader and if you're still watching this video, I truly appreciate you and I thank you. But if you're a trader, you're new or advanced, experienced, this is an emotion that it's a constant battle. You always have to battle this emotion, greed. And that's what I've learned so far from my trading journey as well. Trading is not, it's a constant growth. There's no set limit on, once I'm at this point, I'm a good trader. There is no good point. You are always working on yourself, always growing. I'm 1 year in, and somebody who's 10 years in would tell you the same thing, that they're still struggling with a certain aspect of trading, a certain emotion, and that's just part of it. And that's pretty much my story. So I joined, I lost all my money. I wouldn't blame the company, I blame myself because I was not educated enough. And what I usually say is, when you lose money, that's the tuition you pay for learning. And that's basically what it was. I wasn't going to college, so I was paying the markets to teach me. And the markets really do humble you. They show you your place. They show you that the world is a mean and a cruel place, and nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody gives a damn about you. It's you versus you. You just have to become a better person to achieve greatness every single day. And yeah, it's been a journey. Right now, it's been about 1.5 years. It took me. I believe I became profitable around 2019, February 2019. I became profitable. So I'll tell you my story of how I became profitable. So I just lost all my money last year. I have my FX book. I looked at it. It was all -100, -100%, -100%, -100%, -50%, -60%. So I was just losing month after month, just mainly because bad risk, and I didn't know what I was doing. Because there's a lot that goes into trading. It's not just technical analysis. There's a lot which I will be talking about in the coming few videos, coming future videos. My whole YouTube channel is just going to be based on how to become profitable, how to think like a profitable trader, how to think like the banks, how to become like a successful person, how to think like a successful person, because that's what it takes. And yeah, so I became profitable in February. After losing a lot, I got a mentor late last year. He really helped me out, put me on the right path. Because at that point, when I did get the mentor, I knew a lot about trading. I knew a lot about how to mark up the charts and all the technical side of it. But I did not know what it takes to be profitable, and I needed somebody to show me how to make money. So I found the mentor. I paid him. I basically, all the money, whatever money I had, is all been put into my education, put into the markets as tuition fees, or paid somebody to teach me something. So that's where it is. And when I was in the MLM company, I started telling a lot of people about trading as well, because they provided commission for that as well. But for me, it wasn't really about the commission. I didn't really care about the money. It was mainly because I genuinely, and I really did believe at that time that trading can be done by anybody, because I wanted to become a trader and I knew anybody can do it. And once learned such a skill, money would never be a problem. You would never have financial difficulties once you have learned such a skill. But around late last year, I really, soon after, I actually did introduce forex to a lot of people, especially here in Hong Kong. I was the first in my circle, in my area, to even remotely know what forex is. So I was the first one, so I had to figure everything out myself. and I did help a lot of people get into it. But soon I realized that it's not for everybody. Trading is a very, very difficult game. It's not easy. Not everybody can do it. And so I just quit the company. I stopped. At that point, I needed more. I needed something more to take my trading to the next level, because I was finding myself being stagnant at a point. So I left the company. I stopped telling people about trading. I just started doing my own thing, because now I no longer believed that trading can help change everybody's lives, because it can't. Trading is a very, 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 very difficult game, just like life. It's not easy. Whatever you do, it's going to take you a paramount amount of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of energy has to be put into it. And for me, I just didn't have somebody to show me the right path, so I had to figure out my path. I had to make my own path, and I'm still doing that till date. And it's just going to be always going to be like that. But the thing is, now I'm at a point. Last year, I did not teach people how to trade. I did not tell them anything much about trading, just enough whatever I knew. But now I'm at a point where I have enough experience to share with you exactly what you have to do, exactly how you have to think, so you don't have to figure out your own path. You don't have to build your own path. I can just show you the path, and that's just going to cut your learning curve a lot. So personally, this YouTube channel is basically me being a mentor that I never had, me being some guidance that I never had. So hopefully some of you guys can resonate out there, and I can help anyone and everyone as much as possible. That's my sole goal. So that's that. So I just that's it, man. That's it. So I've been profitable now for about 2 months. And even that past 2 weeks, I had some issues going on with my life. So I've actually been losing for the past 2 weeks. But and this, I just want this I'll share a lot of it in my coming videos. But I am profitable now. I became profitable in February this year, in 2019. So I'll tell you my story real quick before I end out the video, because the video is turning out to become really long now. So after going through a lot of pain, after going a lot of demo accounts, going through a lot of losses, in January I saved up enough money to fund my account with $10,000 Hong Kong, which is roughly about $1,000 US. And within a month, I just blew 50% of it. So I was down to 5,000 Hong Kong dollars within that month. So January, I funded my account with $10,000, and then I lost half of it. And after that, in February, I made the conscious decision to say that, nah, this is not how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna repeat the same mistakes I made last year. I'm not gonna be that stupid person. I'm better than that. And I know what it takes to become profitable. I know what I have to do, because back then I did not know. Now I do know exactly what I have to do to become profitable, and that's what I will be sharing with you guys in the coming videos. But now I know what to do. So in February, I took that account from a 50% drawdown to 100% gain, and actually more. And I've been growing my account ever since. So my account is way over $10,000 now. Not way over, but it is over $10,000. And I am profitable. And the thing is, if you're, and I had this question too. So before I leave you guys with this video, if you're trying to figure out how do I know if I'm profitable? When is that point that I know I'm profitable? The point is when you can come out of a drawdown, when you can come out of a losing streak, and then bounce back and profit. So like me, I went into a 50% drawdown, and then I came back to my initial balance the right way. and I became profitable then. That's when I knew I'm profitable, because I came back from a loss and I made it into a profit. And that's the moment I knew I was profitable, and I've never looked back ever since. It's just a wish. It's just a spiral. Once you become profitable, you just know, and everything in your head changes. I'll be sharing a lot of it in the coming videos. So thank you guys. If you guys stayed here for the whole 35 minutes of this video, I really do appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more videos, because I'll be sharing with you exactly what it takes to become profitable, what you have to start doing to become profitable. Right now I plan to post one video a week, but I might do more depending on my lifestyle, actually, because I do work as well, and I trade as well, and I'll be figuring a lot of stuff out with you guys. So let's grow together, let's trade together, let's just lead a good, healthy, prosperous, abundant life together. So if you really did stay to the end of this video, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Please leave a comment down below if you did stay, and if what you would like to see more from me. And that's about it. Thank you guys. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay happy too.